sheet knowledge. The first way people want to identify the quality of sheets is thread count. What's the thread count on those? They better be high. That's actually the worst way that you can identify the quality of sheets. Any Googling on thread count will let you know that it's pretty much bogus. Thread count is measured by the horizontal fibers per square inch of fabric. The funny thing is, with most fabrics that are used, like bamboo, cotton, lyocell, nylon, rayon, polyester, you can physically only fit about 400 to 450 horizontal fibers per square inch. Meaning that any claims over 450 is not an indicator of quality and can actually give you a less pleasant experience, and here's why. Do you want a single ply of toilet paper or a double ply of toilet paper? You want more plies because things are less likely to get through. Sheet manufacturers will ply together multiple plies in order to boost thread count, which results in less air being able to get through. It also increases the likelihood of your sheets pilling. What's the strongest part of a rope? It's the side. What's the weakest part? It's the end where it can fray, because it can fray and open up. It's called blossoming. When sheets are woven together to boost thread count, it leaves more exposed ends for them to curl up, which basically makes your sheet feel rougher over time with the pilling. The length of each one of those threads determines the quality of the fabric. The higher the quality of the fabric, it's less likely to curl up and fray because it's got a longer piece. Generally, when you measure the length of a fiber, it's called staple length. Let's talk about cotton for a minute. There are different species of cotton plant, and some of the most common species of cotton plant is called American upland cotton. There's also Pima cotton, Egyptian cotton. American upland cotton has a very short staple length and is very easy to process. That's why it's so cheap, and that's why 95% of cotton in America is American upland. Egyptian cotton, on the other hand, has a very long staple length and is harder to process and manufacture. Therefore, it costs more money, but it gives you a more durable fabric because there's less ends of the rope for fraying, if that makes sense. So rayon is used by taking bleached wood pulp and liquefying it till there's no more fibrous structure in a caustic soda, otherwise known as lye. Then they take the liquefied material and spin it in this machine to create fibers. Those fibers are then sent off to be woven into sheets. Tencel is also just the name brand for the fabric of lyocell. And lyocell is one of the most soft and durable fabrics that you can use for sheets. And it actually has a similar production process to rayon, except instead of bleached wood pulp, they use eucalyptus trees from eucalyptus tree farms. And those trees are planted on land that is no good for cattle or crops. They then liquefy the eucalyptus tree material in an organic solution that can be reused over and over, so there's very little chemical waste, which is pretty interesting. If you do decide to get an adjustable base, you'll also want to make sure that your sheets have thick elastic bands on the bottom, so that when you lift your head and your feet, the corners don't pop off. So what's funny is a lot of bamboo sheets are actually just rayon sheets in disguise. I was using Purple's stretchy sheets for about a year, and their advertising said, bamboo, eco-friendly, great for the environment. But their sheets are actually 90% viscose from bamboo, which is just another way of saying bamboo rayon. And they're 10% spandex. And what's funny is spandex is just an anagram for expands. Back to Purple sheets. When you introduce spandex to a fabric, it immediately becomes non-recyclable. Eco-friendly, my butt. A lot of companies will say things in their marketing like, yay, we use bamboo because it sounds good, when in reality, they're just a business trying to be profitable like everyone else.